It's not too bad, it's just, I don't know. I'll scratch that comment. I don't even know. I was going to say. I just drew a blank. So we have, this is I think a 1213 X3 that has a tire monitor issue. So when I scanned it with Autel, it had no communication, so I had to pull up ISTA, and sure enough, right by the module, right by the connector, there is 2 broken wires. So I fixed those, put 2 new wires in it, and still no more communication, but I got all the signals and power and ground. So I just tried a brand new module, and now it's seeing the module, but it needs to be programmed. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I guess I had to switch scanners because on the brand new one, I had an issue with the VCMI will not connect, so I called them up. They remote connected, they tried some weird crap in there, their customer service, and now somehow I cannot program with it. So I need to call them up again. But luckily I still have the old one, works great. And then just like that, this one is done. There is no more fault codes. I'm just gonna take it around the block to make sure it's reset, but before it used to say malfunction, now it's saying it's resetting, so I think job well done. I'll move to the next one. For today we have this 15 A4 that got towed. As you can see, it's already been torn apart by the dealership, that the car has no compression, will not run. She was driving just fine and everything stops at some point. That's all I know. So the customer requested us to pull the engine out and pretty much do a full rebuild on it. We're gonna put new pistons, new timing chains, new everything. So that's what we're gonna do today. There is a lot of unknowns. There is parts in the trunk, and I guess we'll find out as we go. So I don't know. I bet the timing chain jumped and just jumped timing, but they were complaining that they go through oil like crazy, like a lot of oil, which this is a known issue with the piston rings. So yeah, we're gonna start by removing the radiator support, the bumper radiator support, and all the harness, accessories, turbo. I might leave the turbo in, pull it out with the turbo. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the turbo, but disconnect the catalytic converter. And then just leave the transmission in. We're not gonna use the table for this one, and just slowly yank the engine out. To remove this bumper is very easy. There is only two 10mm bolts that sit vertical, and there is one horizontal. That's all it takes for the bumper to come apart. And a couple screws on the bottom, and that's it. That's the horizontal 10mm, and now we have to do 2 vertical. It's not too bad, it's just, I don't know. I'll scratch that comment. I don't even know. I was going to say. I just drew a blank. That made no sense whatsoever. It's been a long week. And only 2 tiny screws holding the top of the bumper. And then we have fog lights. And that's it. Cody, go eat, Baba. Enough, it's enough. There were always going to be cars around. Okay, so somehow we lost power at the shop, I mean the whole neighborhood, and computers were down, the server would not connect, so spent about a couple hours just trying to figure out what's going on with it. So the IT guy fixed it, thank God. And that put us behind on other cars, so I'm gonna stop on removing the engine and bring another Mercedes. We're gonna do a quick blower motor replace, which sits underneath the glove box. It's super easy, so. But everything is up and running now, thank God. Have we ever filmed once from start to finish? We have?
Once or twice.
I feel like lately it's getting worse. And this is it. Whew. See, on BMWs at least you can see the brushes, see how much life left they had. On this one it's pretty much sealed everywhere, so obviously we cannot see nothing. So let me go grab the new one. It works. Okay, I guess we're back on this one again for now, but I don't know if this is not how I planned my day. I mean, well, for one thing, I forgot to mention that Ben is on vacation. He's in Florida, working on his tan, you know, and that put us a little bit behind. That's one thing. Second thing, like I said, we just lost power, and that put us behind pretty good. So I planned the day to have this engine out today, and it's not happening. I mean, with today being Friday, the most busiest day, I don't think this is going to happen, but we'll go as far as we can. So I guess I like to use rubber gloves to cover up, because I disconnected the transmission lines to just to plug them so they don't leak anymore. But we are ready to remove the whole front clip right now. Got it. Good. Okay, so I got one more screw right here. Actually, I'm going to take that from the bottom, and then we should be done with the exhaust. This one was burning a lot of oil. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna stop for now because it's the end of the day. Time to go home. I'm exhausted. And we'll pick up on Monday. Okay, so as you can see, the engine is out. No issues pulling it out, was pretty simple. All disassembled. Found the problem though, as you can see right here, there is a burnt valve on number 2 cylinder on the exhaust side. So that's why they had no compression. I don't even know why they had to tear the whole engine apart to find out. I mean, you could go with a camera and see, but hey. So those are the old pistons, and I just installed the updated one, which right here, they are nice and shiny. As you can see. So we went for the main build on the engine because they were complaining about big oil consumption. And number one reason on those is the pistons themselves. So these are the updated ones. That's why we're building the engine. So got the new pistons. Number 1, number 4 went in like super easy. Number 2 and 3, I had to resize the upper compression ring because it was way too big. It wouldn't even fit in here. So that took a hot minute because you have to do it so slowly. But it's all got it done. It moves really nicely, as you can see. Again, those are the updated pistons. So now what I need to do, replace the burnt valve. Obviously the valve seals all the way around, and then new timing chain kit, put it back together and fire it up. This one goes here, this one goes here, and this one goes here. And there you have it, nice and smooth. So it's done, it's ready to be picked up by the customer. We went and drove it several times. Everything went smooth. I did have a problem with 2 piston rings because they were a little bit bigger, so I had to resize them a little bit, but no big deal. But it went in very, very smooth, very easy. Fired right up. It did smoke for a while till the cats cleared, but it's, as you can hear, it's super smooth. They're on their way to pick it up right now. So I got to go. You hear it?